Hello and welcome to Angel Comfort Readings for your 2019 general reading. Happy 2019, everybody. All right, the overarching theme for the year is gentleness. Archangel Sandalphon, be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and the environment. So the overarching theme for the year is to perhaps not push yourself too hard. Realize when you are becoming stressed, when your diet is poor, when you need to take a walk, when you're surrounded by a lot of negative people. Change up your environment. Try withdrawing from the environment if it's too negative, and try to just be kind to yourself. Draw a bath, take your time, put some thought into things and strengthen yourself. And once you're feeling a little bit stronger, then you can go back out and make the decisions that you need to make. Okay, the Takashi card we got to go with that is honesty. Be honest with yourself. Be honest in your thoughts. What could you try to hide? There are no secrets in the universe. Tell the whole story. Don't hold back. Allow yourself to be open and honest, and the world is open and honest with you. Great pearls of wisdom and jewels of delight flow into an honest heart. Let it be yours. So, if you're being gentle with yourself, you're being honest with yourself as well. So just letting yourself know, being realistic, saying, I don't think I can tolerate too much more. I'm just going to take a step back, be kind to myself, and when I feel stronger, then I can make the decisions and move forward. I just like to say I have a bit of a chuckle, and the angels actually have quite a sense of humour. All the Archangel cards that I drew and all the Takashi cards that I drew, they actually all mesh well or marry up together quite well, and the angels actually do have quite a sense of humour. So I think you'll enjoy this reading for what they have to say. All right, so the card for January, Hello from Heaven. So this is loved ones, Archangel Azrael. Your loved ones are in heaven doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. So that's just to let you know that if you're going through a stressful time or anything, your loved ones are actually there supporting you. You'll feel their presence, especially in times of need. You'll feel their presence. And maybe you'll see butterflies or something that they loved that will remind you of them. That's when you know that they're in your presence. The Takashi card to go with that is support. Giving support and allowing support expands who you are. Do not see requiring support as failure. Ask for support when you need it, and do not abuse the support of others. You are an integral link in the chain of all beings. Everything and everyone is connected. Nothing works in isolation. Allow support to reinforce your strengths. Be encouraged to support yourself and your endeavours. Okay, so you're getting support from heaven, as I just said, and you're supporting yourself, which is part of the gentleness of the year. All right, moving on to February. Crystal clear intentions. Crystal clear intentions. This is Archangel Michael. Be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. What is it that you want to achieve? What is it that you desire? Make sure your request is absolutely crystal clear. If it's crystal clear, you can manifest it so much faster. And maybe that requires you taking a risk, which brings me to the Takashi card, which is risk. Surprise, surprise. Risk being yourself, risk having fun, risk loving, risk living. Life is full of risks. Nothing is guaranteed. Risks are easy when you trust yourself and flow, but do not take physical risks at this time. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Give a new idea a go. Take a chance on something new. Challenge your routine and be different. Again, don't take risks on your physical health, but it's saying maybe take a risk, try something new, try a hobby, unless of course it's something really dangerous like rock climbing that you've not tried at all before, or skydiving. But I think it's talking about maybe take a risk in love, or just try to bring some idea to fruition that you're doing. But take a risk, but be absolutely clear about what it is that you're trying to manifest. Okay, moving on to March. Teaching and learning. Archangel Zadkiel, keep an open mind and learn new ideas, then teach these ideas to others. So this is the part where perhaps your intention is to change your career or change your life or improve on a hobby, improve your knowledge about something. If that's the case, then teaching and learning is the way to go. So you could go and learn the subject, or you could even actually go and start teaching the subject. I know some technical colleges and community colleges, they're always looking for people who have knowledge in different fields to teach, and it could just be to teach a hobby, which is fine. And all this gives you a sense of purpose. And purpose, having that sense of purpose is quite often what drives us. So that's the Takashi card, purpose. Feel a sense of purpose in everything you do, teaching and learning. Know that you can learn your lessons and move on. Understand that everything has a purpose. You can learn from your past, but do not dwell on it. Move forward with purpose, even when direction is unclear, and then a higher purpose. There is a higher purpose to everything. There is a higher purpose, and it might just be giving someone good advice or helping someone along their path for what they desire, what their intentions are. Okay, the next card for April, clairsentience. Notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings that signify divine guidance. So if you're a little bit unsure of the way, you can ask the archangels, Archangel Raguel as well. He's the archangel in charge of clairsentience. This is what you're hearing, and this is the guidance. So if you're hearing something, this guidance is for you. You know, if you think you're hearing it or you're seeing it in your mind's eye, clairsentience is usually about hearing and feeling. If you're feeling something, if you're intuitive or your gut's telling you something, then that's the right way to go. Okay, and the card is now for Takashi. Do it now. Do it now. Live now, be now, acknowledge now. Now is the only time you need to consider. Unchain yourself from the past. Unravel yourself from the future. You are here in this now moment. Enjoy it. Is there something to be done? Stop dreaming. Do it now. That's moving on from maybe you've learnt what you needed to learn in March and you're ready to get going. And the angels are trying to tell you time to move on. Okay. May, overcoming difficulties. Archangel Jeremiah, the worst is now behind you and you are surmounting any previous challenges. So you are overcoming things from your past. You're moving forward in a new direction. And the guidance is that it doesn't matter what happened before, it's time to leave it in the past. Okay, the Takashi card is emotions. Feel your emotions and let them go. Do not harbour bad feelings from the past. Are you falling into the same holes time and time again? It may be time to look for triggers that create negative feelings and do something about it. Is there an issue that you are too emotional about? Take a step back, breathe, give yourself some space. Love all of your feelings, not only the ones you judge to be good. So this is saying work through your emotions, and it sounds like you will be working through your emotions so you can overcome any difficulties, then you can move forward and start progressing. Okay, so part of that is for June, we've got the chakra clearing card, which is really quite a beautiful card. Archangel Metatron, call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometrical shapes. So part of our cleansing process and moving forward is we do need to clear our chakras and shield ourselves and clear our auras. And we can call in Archangel Metatron and call in Archangel Michael to help us with this. This helps us move forward physically, emotionally, spiritually. So remember, call upon the angels to help you with your clearing. Now the Takashi card is trust. No fear, trust yourself, your knowing, your intuition, your wholeness. Move with certainty, be sure of yourself. Now may be a decision time. It's only fear that could hold you back. When you know that there's no such thing as a wrong decision, you will trust yourself joyfully. It's time to trust in the process of growth. Let go, allow and flow. You might just enjoy it. So if you're with nice, clear, clean chakras, you're ready to roll. So trust and move forward. All right, July, which is interesting because that brings you to career transition in July. So that I'm guessing that because you've cleared yourself out, you're ready to change. Archangel Shamuel, your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. So all this work that you've done in the first half of the year leads to a career transition, which brings us to the Takashi card, allowance. Allowance, non-judgment, and unconditional love, they go hand in hand. When you find yourself criticizing others, look at what you're not allowing in them and in yourself. Allow yourself to be who you are without judgment. Allow this space for change and growth. Allowance is well-worn, well-loved, worthwhile pathway to peace. Travel it. So allow yourself to change so you can have this career transition. All right, where are we? August. Clear your space. All right, so in all this change, sometimes we end up with just a little bit of baggage. Can be emotional, physical, spiritual. Archangel Jophiel, get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you and use feng shui. Feng shui is fantastic for balancing out your space. And remember, when you're clearing out your clutter, you're clearing out your mind as well. So you can get rid of things, give them to charity, pass them on to friends if you don't use them. If you have two or something and you don't use them, maybe that's a good time to get rid of the excess. And do we really need all those material possessions? No, we don't. We don't. They just weigh us down and fill up space, and then we get stagnant, stale energy from them. So a little bit of feng shui, clear out the space, clears out your mind at the same time. Takashi card, doing. That's what I remember when I was saying the angels have a sense of humour. They do. They're pretty funny. This means action or clearing out your cupboards. There is a positive energy around and make use of it. This is not the time to ask others for assistance. It is time to do something powerfully for yourself. Look at what you've been doing. Is it working for you? If there is something you've put off, do it now. So clear your space, clear out the mess, clear your head, clear yourself spiritually, and let's move forward, okay? And as we move forward into September, we have the Divine Order card, which is pretty funny, isn't it? Pretty funny because you've cleared out your space, you've got your career transition, so everything is in the order that it should be. Archangel Raguel, everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see the underlying order. So sometimes it seems like it's a bit chaotic. It's not always chaotic. Quite often it is just, sometimes we just got to stop, look through the mess and go, and join the dots, okay? The Takashi card is light, which pretty much goes with Divine Order. Allow more love and light into everything you do. Remember, you are love and light in action. Fear is heavy, love is light. Do not complain if you're in darkness, rather stop and turn on the light. You don't need to take life so seriously. Lighten up, be joyous and radiant, and your pathway is lit. You can light the way for others with ease and confidence at this time. Okay, so everything is the way it should be, and don't get bogged down. As I said, if things are a little bit heavy, stand back. You can join the dots, but lighten up about it. Take a step back, take a breath, and know that there is a divine order for everything, and everything is working just the way it should be. Okay, October, gifts from God. Don't mind if I do. Okay, Archangel Sandalphon. We angels bring you gifts from the Creator. Open your arms to receive. So these gifts that are coming in could be anything. Can be knowledge, can be prosperity, can be wealth, can be friendship, can be romance, any of those things. Can be all of those things. Can be material things as well, gifts from God. The key is to be open. Be open and allow yourself to receive. Okay, if you're, as it says, open your arms to receive. If you don't open your arms and you're not willing to receive, then you're blocking it. Okay, so open your arms, receive it. The Takashi card challenge. The challenge is to open your arms and receive. Transform all your problems into challenges. Take a deep breath, and challenge is exciting. Now is the time to look back at the difficulties you've conquered and feel good about your achievements. A challenge is a wonderful adventure, and your next one may be sooner than you think. So part of this is saying, look how far you've come this year. Look what you've achieved. You've overcome a lot of difficulties. You're teaching, learning, career transition, cleared out your space, and you're really, really making some headway. Which brings us to November. Creative writing. Archangel Gabriel, make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen an article or book. So this is the part where you can acknowledge just how far you've come. You can write down every single thing that you've achieved, month by month or week by week, see what you've achieved, and then write down some more goals, things that you want to achieve next year. Do some planning. You can plan now. You don't have to wait till January. You can plan in November. You can also write down anything that's bothering you. It can be quite cathartic to do that. It's very, very healing to write things down that can be troublesome for you. It also can help you sleep at night if you're having any issues. So this sort of self-care is really quite important. Okay, which brings us to the Takashi card, caring. It's time to care for you. Lovingly take pleasure in your positive attributes. Do not deny your needs. Take care of yourself. Caring for others must be backed up by doing what is needed for yourself first, so that you are able to continue caring. Your guides are watching over you at this time. You are cared for and loved. So you've still got that element of spirit around you that's helping you. And this can be caring for you. Even planning is caring for you. Planning for next year, that's caring for you. All right, and the last card of the year is passion. Archangel Haniel, trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. So if you're heading down a path, now's not the time to feel fear. Just open your heart, open your mind, and go in the direction. Listen to the advice that you're getting. You'll be getting some sort of advice from the angels, whether it's in your mind's eye or you're hearing it, you hear whispers or your gut instinct. Follow that and follow it with passion. They're talking about your love life and your career here. The last card for the year is wisdom. Living your knowledge and walking your talk. This is turning your knowledge into wisdom. You can do it every day in millions of ways, not just through talking about it. You're always wise. Do not let self-doubt undermine your knowing. Be wise in your decisions as you take into account all circumstances. The wisdom of all river, of all knowledge is available to you. Okay, so trust and follow your renewed passion, your wisdom. Use your own wisdom. Wow, what a great year. Some real progress, working through a lot of emotional things, changing yourself, and there's so much spirit guidance and help and love and support from spirit and angels. I think you're going to have a wonderful year. Just remember to be gentle with yourself, take time for yourself, and the year will turn out beautifully for you. Happy 2019. Bye for now.